guys, welcome to PCube, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. And welcome to part 2 of our Friday special. This week we are doing Neil Young, 2 songs back to back. We just did Harvest. And if you haven't watched that, please go ahead and do so. We can put the link here. And right now we are doing Harvest Moon. So we are just moving forward about 20 years later, I believe, that he wrote this as like a more mature guy, and this is all about like a matured love. I haven't listened to it, we haven't listened to it. I have no idea about the arrangement and instrumentation, but we just read a little bit about the history and the connection between these two songs, so that's why we chose these two this week to react to. I am very excited, mostly because I want to see if the instrumentation or his delivery or like the character and his voice like are the same, or is he changing, or like the tempo changing. I don't know. I want to see the vibe of the song. Is it kind of the same vibe, or is it different? I haven't even listened to like the first second of it because I wanted to keep the surprise for here. So I'm mostly interested for that, to kind of compare these like musical elements between these two, because we know that the lyrics are gonna change anyway. Wait, are they in the same key? I feel like we're in the same key.
Yeah,
The
it
first,
sounds like.
okay, yeah, the first note sounded the same. Okay, let's go ahead and do it one more time.
Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night.
Let's just wait here. I have to say that I loved this song so much more than the first one. I don't know why, just like the moment that guitar thingy started, like I think it's just like going down. It's just like created a full like different atmosphere, and I love that. And I love the fact that the backing vocals were like creating this like harmony, or like that soundscape that was like before he starts singing. It just added some warmth, and then you just get I don't know, it's just like it just brought me back to like a full different world, you know. It was very, everything was so like, I don't know, picturesque, or like I could like imagine everything. I could picture myself somewhere else that is not here.
Yeah, the whole time I was thinking that's so crazy that how his voice changed. I mean, you can hear it's the same person, but you can hear that he's older now. I mean, not he, but the voice is older, and it's more, I don't know, it's more mature now, because you can hear the same color, but you can hear that the other song had this innocence of the young person's voice, and like, I don't know, this really young feeling of voice. But now he's like, the voices had some experience, and it's slightly warmer, and I don't know, it has more depth into it, which is not like, I'm not saying that is better, I'm just saying that it's different, and it's more aged. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, and I love the backing vocals. It was so, you can hear this angelic feeling that Linda Ronstadt, if she's
Yeah,
the
that's
backing
her.
vocal, you can hear the angelic vibe of her. And also I love how she's using, or they are using, this a little wider vibrato that is like a bigger, wider, and also a little in a slower side. And usually with the backing vocals, I mean, at least in my ear, it's like this really direct sound and really like glassy sound, or I don't know, like this really exactly like a straight sound. But they chose to add like this vibrato to it, and it gave really such a warmthness to the song.
Feel nice because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again because I'm still in love with you. On this hardest when we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this hardest
I cannot get over how good their backing vocal is. I really like how you can hear separate notes, like three, they in the, at least in the last moments, they were like singing three notes, and you can hear that, okay, first note, second note, third note, and they were separated but at the same time connected. And they use like the first two notes, at least in the last like two parts. It was like the first two notes were the same, and the third note was different, but they were using like da da da, like that, like this, so that you can hear, okay, now it's a second. And instead of just, because the first and second note is the same, instead of just singing like that, they were like, okay, the singer's sentence or like phrase is now ended, so, and he wants to like start a new sentence. So instead of just singing the same note, let's just add this, like, I don't know, like this thing to it, so that it also shows that we make the ears ready for the second sentence or second phrase that the singer is singing. And also then the third note came, and they went to a farther distance, and then they went back to the third note. And I really loved that idea, and it gave you this feeling of you are going in the same path, and you are in the same, the whole general thing, the whole thing is one sentence or one story or one breath, but it has different phrases and different like parts. And also I'm not really a big fan of how repetitive the whole thing is, like that, like
Yeah.
that. And also the tempo, it's a little I think in my ear faster than the last one. I'm not sure if I would rather have a little like a slower or more emotional kind of arrangement. But I think that that was a smart thing to add the backing vocals, and also here and there you can hear something. I don't know if it's synthesizer or something, but here and there it comes
I think it's a piano,
some other
right?
instruments
Yeah.
that add something to it, and it's really makes you really appreciate when it comes, because you're like, oh, okay, now I have something to grab on and listen to.
All right, let's listen to the last section of it.
Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you, on this harvest moon.
When they say moon, every time that the backing vocal comes and this intervals that they make together in the harmony, you can feel the moon, like the very romantic, beautiful moonlight that you see in some very calm and very relaxed night. And you're like, really not something earthy, and it's something like other than earthy,
Yeah.
the exactly opposite of earthy. You can really feel that when they say moon. You can, oh my god, yeah, you can. It's amazing.
Yeah, I have to say that the whole song, especially like the last maybe 2 minutes of it, because they added that harmonica section, um, as I said, like from the moment that it started, I felt like I am on a farm, because I read the backstory about that first song as well. And I think when he wrote that first song, he was living with his girlfriend in a range. So, and then having that like backstory about him, and then personality wise, and also the album cover of this song, just I could not help but picturing myself in like a big ranch or like a farm, and like surrounded by all these naturey thing, all these plants that you are like harvesting. And also, like, since it's harvest moon, like it just brings, I mean, it's talking about the fall, like the autumn equinox, and all these like around September, October feel. So I could really feel that, just almost like I could picture myself there, and I could feel everything that is happening around me as if like I'm there. And I think one of the reasons was the arrangement and actually the repetitiveness. I know you said you're not, but I feel like if you are in that kind of genre and trying to like paint a picture of that, it's almost like you cannot avoid that, to like have a lot of repetition either in the lyrics. I mean, the lyrics did not have a lot of repetition, but the melody and harmony and also the overall arrangement, it was not a lot of surprises. But I feel like it would take away maybe from like that picturesque moments that he's trying to like paint for us or like make us imagine. And so I love that, because it just allowed me to just relax and not think about, oh my god, what is happening now, what is happening. It was like very predictable that, okay, I know that they're probably gonna go there and just repeat the same melody, maybe with a little bit of changes. And then it just allowed me to just sink in the story and then listen to the lyrics. And as you said, the delivery and the character in his voice really changed. I mean, first of all, they're like 20 years apart, so it's normal, but I feel like also like the character had some difference, because as you said, it's like mature, and then the lyrics were also like, again, like I remember we listened to like some Beatles songs, some like I don't remember what other songs that we listened to, like Eric Clapton, that we listened to, like these very real and simple moments in a relationship that makes all the difference. And they usually come after you're together for a really long time, you're past that like passionate moment, and you're just in the calm quiet time. You know each other, you've been together for a long time, and then you're just enjoying each other's presence, but also being nostalgic about like before or the past. And then the lyrics where he was like dancing or walking under the moon or like dancing together, so kind of like reminiscing about their memories or like recreating those memories. I feel like they are just like the purest form of love or like commitment to somebody. And again, I feel like that really matched perfectly with the arrangement and the genre that he is singing in. Like it's just like the guitar being like the main character in the song, and then like there's like, obviously like percussion instruments and drums, but the other things are just a tiny bit, like a touch. Like I think that thing that you talked about, like when there's arpeggio down in some moment, that to me was a piano or maybe like an electric piano or something. And but also like they added the percussion and then the backing vocals. I call them a separate instruments because they created such a different texture and warmth to the song. So it was just, everything was just like a fall or like an autumn image for me. And but it was also like very mature and then very like calm. We're just reflecting on the past. So it was very, very interesting and very like calming to listen to. So I really, really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not scared to admit that I love this song so much more than the other song. I could see myself listening to this one, or maybe the first song. I think we should, after we read the lyrics at the end of the video, we should probably go and listen to those as well, and kind of like, I don't know, maybe maybe didn't give it enough chance, or I didn't. So I'm gonna definitely like give it another chance, but I thoroughly enjoyed this one as well. So I'm so happy that we took the time and did this. That was such a cool, I think, comparison, and I love that we did them on a Friday. So we hope you guys enjoyed this as well. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Drop your comments below what this song reminds you of, or which one do you like better. If my sister allows us to compare, because apparently comparing is not good. But anyway, let us know about like some of your memories with these songs. We would be happy to hear and read your comments. If you want to support us more, there's a buy me a coffee link in the description. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.